কে বলছে? ওকে ধরে কোনটা করে সারাইছে তোমার? এর আনন্দ নেই।
बंदे पास पे तो मुझे तो लगता है कि ये बहुत ही क्लोज मैच होगा।
पारी की शुरुआत करने के लिए जॉनसन चार्ल्स और स्पाइसमैन आंद्रे फ्लेचर का आगमन बैटिंग क्रीज की ओर। कप्तान है इस टीम के आंद्रे और इनके हेयर स्टाइल पे नजर डालिएगा, स्पाइसमैन इनका निक नेम और ड्रेडलॉक्स भी नीचे देखिए, रेड एक्चुअली अनमिस्टेकेबल। जॉनसन चार्ल्स करियर पे नजर डालें, उसके 306 रन 11 मैचेस में, इससे पहले ही इनका पारी की शुरुआत करेंगे वही अमीन अहमद जायद, एक विकेट उनके नाम T10 करियर, तीसरा मैच खेलते हुए, पर जिम्मेदारी है फ्लेचर के ऊपर। फ्री फ्लोइंग बैट्समैन है, पसंद करते हैं गेंद बल्ले पे आए तो, लेकिन ये सतह थोड़ी सी अलग है, तो इसलिए जो पहले 3-4 ओवर है ना, शायद अहम रहेंगे जब गेंद ठोस है, सीम प्रोनाउंस्ड है और गेंद थोड़ा सा टप्पा खाने के बाद तेज गेंदबाज का आता है बाउंस के साथ। तो ये पहले 3 या 4 ओवर मुझे लगता है बांग्ला टाइगर्स के लिए अहम रहने वाले हैं, किस तरह की शुरुआत होती है इस पारी की। पहली गेंद बाउंस अच्छा, शायद रश किया शॉट में है जॉनसन चार्ल्स को।
क्या सोच रहे हैं बांग्ला टाइगर्स के कोच? काफी रिलैक्स लग रहे हैं।
और डाउन लेग, क्या पैड से लगी थी जी? नहीं, वाइड का इशारा।
Change of a delivery. Good stuff here. Inside. Raymond hunting a dearly love a wicket here. Can they knock over one of these two feisty fellows?
Well, they could do with it because they've got a Fletcher and Charles partnership versus the Delhi ball, so two fellas in form. If they get 4 or 5 overs of the West India power and Calypso precision, this game could be done. You think you need a couple early.
On the charge, sounded gorgeous, and is. First one fatted from Fletcher.
Yeah, made a cracking sound off the bat. Has a look at one ball, then on the charge. Goes late too. Holds the position quite late there, Fletcher. Doesn't give the game away. A little bit leg side just to thrash the ball through the covers. That's a good shot. Really good.
Oh yeah. Takes me back to that CPL. The Spice name. Yeah, very clever. Lovely taking the pace off.
Brilliant bowling. Really, really top class. It's been a really good over. Yeah, I mean, just rolls the fingers across the off cutter. Clever. Keeper's got to be on his guard as well. Don't drop him short. You've got to be ready.
Courtesy the wide, we've got one to go here. Bowler needs to finish off. Can he? Yeah, can. Means to cloth it for a single.
কিছু সম্পর্কে মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক বলি ঠিক যেমন দুধ আর চকলেটে একাকার হয়ে ওঠা প্রাণ লেয়ার কারণ মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফালি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই প্রাণ লাস্সি স্বাদ এমন যে আবেশে হারাবে দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে তিনটি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাস্সি খুব খাচ্ছি পাচ্ছি পিওর চকলেটের স্বাদে ওয়াটার মকেন কেক কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি প্রাণতমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায় পিওর চকলেটের স্বাদে ওয়াটার মকেন কেক কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে একটাই 20 ক্লাব ট্রাই কেক এই $20 পুরি আর টিকা ডলে কি কাক খেতে যাবো মামা এই কাক তেরে স্বাদে বাড়াইয়া দেশি পাকা টমেটো আর সিক্রেট রেসিপির কম্বিনেশনে তৈরি প্রাণ সসের বস এমন সুইট মানুষদের জন্য ট্রিট হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ
Pressure on him. Get it start for a young fella. Bet you're happy just to noodle it on Johnson.
It's a good Yorker. You just wonder. And his field's got deep square leg and long on. If you're supposed to run up and bowl a Yorker, you need maybe a third man for the outside edge, or maybe you just got it wrong. You never know.
A little double bluff. Well, there is a tweak in the field, Manara. Yeah, there's deep backward squares coming a lot squarer in front of and straighter. So they've just moved them from there. Yeah, not the execution there, Mr. Cumming.
Well, it's a gift. I reckon there's a moment here that Johnson Charles thinks this might pin him. Just have a little look here. Slower ball, back of the hand. There, I think Johnson Charles thinks, oh. And then just holds his pose, holds the position really good. You know, as well. Well, it's simple as you like, really, for a man of Charles's calibre.
Look at that slow Yorker again, I reckon. This one's just a normal back end of a length, and Johnson Charles gives it everything, and he puts his back out.
I reckon this is either going to be out of the screws and go all the way, or else it would be a thick outside edge for 4. Decent start here, though, for the Arabians. 4 dots already in the 9 balls. Need a wicket.
Answer! There's a maximum from JC.
Yeah, he's just bowling a length. You can't bowl length. You've got to either bang the pitch hard or get your Yorkies in or get your variations spot on. This is just in the arc for a man of his power. Just a flick of the wrists. And he's in, Nick. 73 not out in the previous. So he's in touch early here, Johnson Charles.
Yeah, just 2 to go in the mandatory 2-over power play. Just sliding down, and he says, look, come on, Skip, come through for 1, please.
Nice to see opportunity for some of these talented side in Nepal coming through. Wonderful support they get in Kathmandu. Have you been there, Dan?
Old Seeger, absolutely. I'm going to Kathmandu. I did in May 99. Nasir Yorker again. Well played. So not a bad over. It's gone for 13. The old Biz does. And it's 20 without loss now.
ড্রিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ ম্যাঙ্গো ফ্রুট ড্রিঙ্ক, খেতে দারুণ মজার।
শহরের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে ম্যাঙ্গো, স্ট্রবেরি আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ। ফ্রুট ফ্রি, আসল মজা ভেতরে।
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অন টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক, ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই। পিওর চকলেটের স্বাদে ওয়াটার মর্নিং কেক। প্রাণ শুধু মাইটাই মাত্র 20 টাকায়। কাঁচা আমের সাথে বুট গ্যারান্টি। প্রাণ লাস্সি, স্বাদিয়া বলছে আবেশে হারাবে মন। দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে যেটি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাস্সি। প্রাণ লাস্সি, খুব খাচ্ছি, আরাম পাচ্ছি। পিওর চকলেটের স্বাদে ওয়াটার মর্নিং কেক।
Dr. Ali, nicely stroked.
Well, the professor was fantastic. Up the top of the order. Hardly ever breaks a sweat. Ultimate stroke maker. Beautiful timer of the ball. Caresses the ball to the boundary. He's got power when he goes leg side too. Chopped away for 4. It's excellent. Well, he's got everything, Johnson Charles. He's got the power when he wants it. He's got a little bit of touch too.
Yeah, nice bit of finesse. From St. Lucia. This one's a cross seamers and a breaking of the wrist from Ali. Just a little bit too wide. Just a little. Of course, with no third. 4 bits. Good breeze in. Ali's bowling, but that's a nice bit of change as well. I like the headband too.
Yeah, the headband warrior. It's a new norm now. Skillful. Good cricketer, Macht. I've watched him a lot over in the BPL there. He's a talented cricketer. Fierce competitor.
Should get 2 and will so easily. As I mentioned before, we're quite smack in the middle of the square here. So a nice little circumference of around 65 metres all round. Well, the pocket's a bit bigger. Some of those on the diagonal, just a little bit further. Fletcher's 8 from 6, but Johnson Charles has taken things on. 17 from 9, it's not too bad, striking at 188. Got 2 to go here in the third. And disappearing, big time. Delightful from Johnson Charles.
Well, you've got to get your plans right. Now you've got to get it execution spot on, because that's in the slot. Johnson Charles, well, I'll smack him for 6 there all day. Yeah, right in the arc, right in the hitting zone. Thank you very much. Too easy. Uncomplicated, easy. Swing of the bat, oh man. Very, very good. Very good. I think the Arabians need to get a bit of spin in the attack.
Tigers really do need to get their act together. Some points. Well, even you say the likes of Muhammad Hafiz, so adept at that too. Options.
Yeah, no Tambe today, of course. He would be a handful. He's always a handful, Tambe.
Big celebrations here, a little outside edge. Gets his man. It's the end of Johnson Charles.
First wicket of the game. To the 13th. Again, staying hit, slower ball, good, clever. Little carve it over the offside. Easy catch. It's a big wicket. Man in form. Macht Ali in. He's destroyed. Got to go for 23.
Pure পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মকেন কেক। কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই, পিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক। কিছু সম্পর্কে মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক গলিয়ে দেয় দূরত্বের লেয়ার, ঠিক যেমন দুধ আর চকলেট একাকার হয়ে মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক। ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভার সাথে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক, ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই। প্রাণ ফটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়। পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মকেন কেক, কাঁচা আমের সাথে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি। প্রাণ ফটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়। পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মকেন কেক। কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই, পিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক। প্রাণ লাসি, স্বাদ এমন যে আবেশে হারাবে মন। দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাসি। প্রাণ লাসি, খুব খাচ্ছি, আরাম পাচ্ছি।
সুইট মানুষদের জন্য ট্রিট হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ। ট্রিট, ইউ ডিজার্ভ।
আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক, ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই।
So yeah, captain v captain. This will be interesting. See if they can get going. Rightio, it's hot out of Barbados. It is her. It's Alex Jordan.
Thanks, Danny. I'm with the left-arm kick, George Gartland. Let's start with the state of the game, George. You pleased with restricting them from 103?
Yeah, I think so. I think every team so far scored well over 100, so it's good to restrict them to 103. I was a bit disappointed with myself for my performance, but as a bowling unit, I think as a whole we were pleased, yeah.
Well, you know, you came in as a like-for-like replacement for Isur Udana, a bit of an icon player. Was there some pressure on your shoulders?
Yeah, I guess coming in as a replacement for such a player was, yeah, I guess big shoes to fill, but an exciting shoe to fill as well.
I mean, you're clearly loving this format. You were the leading wicket taker at the Abu Dhabi T10 last year. What worked for you?
I think just sticking to basics. You only get 12 balls, so you can overcomplicate things. So I think sticking to as simple plan as possible. For me last year, the wickets were a bit sticky, so slower balls into the pitch and a few bounces worked for me.
Well, you're only 23 years old. You play your cricket for Sussex. There are quite a few young Englishmen here at the Abu Dhabi T10. How does this tournament develop you guys?
I think it's really good. As I said, you only get 12 balls, so every ball is a big event, and a lot of pressure is on each delivery. So you only get 12 impacts, so you have to make an impact and make sure that you deliver your skills.
There's tons right in there. Cheers, George.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Back up to you guys.
Andre Fletcher, but he is flat batted this through extra. What a good.
Yeah, sore leg, maybe hamstring, but not going to feed too much. Trying to get your length right here, Mossadegh. Can't let him just swing through the line. You've got to make him reach for it. Full toss on a silver. It's gone all the way up the bank here. 6 more to... Well, you're bowling to a batsman who's clearly injured. He's not going to be moving his feet so well. The last place of bowling is a full toss on leg stick. Poor bowling. Mossadegh as the captain. Got to do better. Well put away though by his opposite number, the Spiceman, who's just got to deal in boundaries, you feel. Yeah, he's really struggling here. Spicy, as Danny calls him.
Going to get the ball back, but he's only here. So, could be a wee niggle. He could have been carrying that dive and fall on something, land heavily and just react. A big bash down in Australia, great southern land. He's done his hammy and he's done another one here. Can't move it. Hammy is getting worse, but I tell you what, the king's not.
দেশি পাকা টমেটো আর সিক্রেট রেসিপির কম্বিনেশনে তৈরি প্রাণ মিনি সসের বস। দারুণ একটা কফি চাই? এক্সাসি কফি হাউস 3-in-1 নাও, সাথে মিশাও আধা কাপ গরম পানি। পারফেক্ট।
মজাটা আমাদের মধ্যে নিচে হালকা সুযোগ পেলে বেরিয়ে আসে। কামড়ের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে স্ট্রবেরি, ম্যাঙ্গো আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ। ফ্রুট ফ্রি, আসল মজা ভেতরে।
পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মার্কেট কেক প্রাণ ফুটো 40 টাকায় কাঁচা আমের সাথে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মার্কেট কেক কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই বিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক কিছু সম্পর্কে মিষ্টি
They're a single now from Hussein. First ball of an over. Brings the skipper back on strike, who's hit 2 4s and 2 6s. 27 from a dozen. Come on, Andre, you're young and fit, son. Got the hair to go with it too. Come on. Let's see what he's got here against Malhotra. Slot. You want to make him reach, don't you? Set the field accordingly. Maybe just bowl some wide Yorkers. So Fletcher's got a strike.
Got to bowl wide to Fletcher. You can't go anywhere near the stumps and then set your field accordingly. Reach. Put your third man back in. Bring your deep square. Make him reach the ball. If he wants to try and drag a leg side, he might sky one in the air. This game's getting away from the Arabians.
Full tosses have been served up here by the Arabians, and it's costing them dearly.
Well, this is exactly where Afif Hussein was a couple of boundaries in the last game. If you remember correctly, came in right at the end and squirted a few through and over point. Left-handers love that area. Again, it's poor bowling. Big full P. Could have been hit absolutely anywhere. Cruising here.
Those changes of pace and a little bit of different angle. Do like it. But you're right, Niall, they've got to get back in the game here. Need to knock a couple of poles over.
Well, chasing is the Live.t10. Every side has won chasing so far.
It sounded good. With a one bounce, so Skinner's well fielded in the end, because those can make you look a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, good work by Kami out in the deep. Nepalese superstar. Right, let's see the plans here for Fletcher. He cannot move his legs here, Andre Fletcher. Didn't moan with anything to a go for the catch or doing well.
Extremely well. Fletcher. He spliced it. Has he got lucky? Has he got lucky? Yes. Not a hand on at the end. We've had 5 overs, 8 from that. The Tigers are 6 for 1.
কিছু সম্পর্কে মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক বই দেয় দূরত্বের লেয়ার ঠিক যেমন দুধ আর চকলেটে একাকার হয়ে ওঠা সম্পর্কের মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই প্রাণ ফুটো মাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায় প্রাণ লাস্সি স্বাদ আমল হারাবে মন দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে তিনটি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাস্সি খুব খাচ্ছি আরাম পাচ্ছি পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মার্কেট কেক গুড গ্যারান্টি পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মার্কেট কেক কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই বিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক
Cooler than what they would like.
This time again, he'll pick up 2 more here, Fletcher.
But if you do well in this competition, it's the fielding. We talk about that in T20 cricket. It's those half chances, and then you have that again in a T10, and you've got to take everything that comes your way.
Oh, what about this one? What about this one? Surely this time. Oh, God, he made a meal of it, but he's taken it. It was swirling around in the wind, but eventually it stuck in hands.
I think the blessing in disguise for the Maratha Arabians is that Muhammad Hafiz, he wasn't looking into the sun for starters, and he didn't have to travel too far. Oh no, Fletcher trying to put that over long on. Yeah, just got away from him there, but in the end had the presence of mind just to stay calm. So the second wicket falls, it's the skipper. He goes for 31. The Tigers are 63 for 2.
কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই, পিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক।
এমন সুইট মানুষদের জন্য পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ।
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই। পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মাফিন কেক, কাঁচা আমের সাথে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি।
শহরের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে ম্যাঙ্গো, স্ট্রবেরি আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ। ফ্রুট ফ্রি, আসল মজা ভেতরে।
Brown Futomite, as he has spinning, Lisa, you could see why he was struggling with it. Such a hard swing, and that ball is swirling in the air. They're not, but lucky for Muhammad Hafiz that put all that experience. He's talking about it there, waving that finger, saying, "Yep, just started to get away from me." Oh, what about that? That hasn't got away from anyone. Straight. First ball for Chirag.
Well, that's not a bad shot when you first come in. Free flow of the bat. The fact that he can dance down the wicket. Full face of the bat. Yeah, you think, right, maybe there's a chance to toss the ball up. No, there isn't.
Ability, Chirag Surya can tell you that. Saw him in the GT20, playing his trade. A wonderful start to the innings.
That's why all of these tournaments for this level of play is a great chance to showcase their skill. You never know, you start performing well here, you never, some certain doors may start to open, certain teams go, hang on, this player is exactly what we need in our squad. That they'll be learning out there in the middle is so crucial for their development.
Swung away, left side, long enough. Yes, it is, just over the head of the man at deep mid-wicket.
ভিটামিন এ, সি, ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ ম্যাঙ্গো ফ্রুট ড্রিঙ্ক, খেতে দারুণ মজার। প্রাণ ফ্রুট মাত্র 20 টাকায়। প্রাণ লাস্সি, স্বাদ এমন যে আপনি হারাবে মন। দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাস্সি। প্রাণ লাস্সি, খুব খাচ্ছি, আরাম পাচ্ছি। পিওর ওয়াটার মাফিন কেক, কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই, পিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক। কিছু সম্পর্কে মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক বলিয়ে দেন দূরত্বের লেয়ার, ঠিক যেমন দুধ আর চকলেটে একাকার হয়ে ওঠা ব্রাউন লেয়ার। সম্পর্কের মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক, ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই। মাত্র 20 টাকায়। পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মাফিন কেক, কাঁচা আমের সাথে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি। $100 পুরি আর টিকা খেতে খেতে যাবো মামা এইখান থেকে।
দেশি পাকা টমেটো আর সিক্রেট রেসিপির কম্বিনেশনে তৈরি প্রাণ সস, সসের বস।
পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মাফিন কেক।
Ahmed Zaid is back by one tidy over to start with, and this time it's pulled away behind. Wonderful shot again from Chirag Suri.
Yeah, poor ball, isn't it? Short and at the hip. All you have to do is come on the inside line and help it on its way. Fine legs up inside the circle. There's a deep backward square. So there is plenty of acreage out there. Something has to turn if the Arabians are to come away with a victory. They need to pick up wickets, and a few of them in concession.
It's getting away from them quite quickly here, isn't it? 22 off 23. Any time in any format of 20-20, 50 over, T10, and you're under a run of ball, shouldn't be any trouble at all. Slower ball. Get away with that. I think it's a good call from the umpire as well. And have gone just over a roundabout legs.
Yeah, for those that are watching the game, I'm sure some of them would go, hang on, he missed it and went down the leg side. No, it doesn't have to be a wide. If it goes over the stumps where it did that, in that instance, it's not called a wide. So good umpiring there.
This time he's called for 2 straight away. Not sure about that. I don't think he'll take on the arm, no. Oh, how nice is this place? Come here, they make continual improvements and some sort of sport. The grass is just magnificent. Some of it artificial. There's some brilliant artificial surfaces around behind us for football and all sorts of sports, and then you've got the great cricket facilities as well. World class here in Abu Dhabi. Three top class cricket going on all at the same time if you wanted. This bloke's going to get dizzy in a moment down at, where's he? Finally got third man. He's just been up, back. Finally we've settled on being back. What about that? That is clipped magnificently away behind side. Full toss, yes, but wonderful timing for 6 more.
It's all about the wrists, isn't it? Nice backlift there, but it's about meeting the ball at the perfect moment. Does exactly that. There's no follow through. Doesn't need to be. We've seen enough out this tournament where the wrists have just done all the work.
I must say the bowling hasn't been at its best from the Arabians. Tigers have had a lot of freebies. Should be 2 this time. In towards that gap. Chirag Suri says yes, comes back comfortably to the bowler's end, although the throw went to the keeper's end. Doing it comfortably now.
Yeah, you just saw there the skipper, Andre Fletcher, very happy. Simply because the Bangla Tigers, they want to start their campaign. They want to start their tournament. 2 points. They want it in the... You need to as well. You don't want to be behind the 8 ball in this. Games come thick and fast.
Yeah, 128, wasn't it? They scored in their first game, and then straight up. Who wants it? Long off coming in, takes the catch. And Shoaib Malik on this occasion underneath the high ball, and that'll be another wicket, but it might be just a little bit too late.
Yeah, you can understand the reason why Hussain goes, I'm just going to keep going. Partnership was already 20 off 11. They only need a handful of runs. Why not finish it? Unfortunately, he wasn't able to finish the job.
কোয়ালিটি টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই, বিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক। প্রাণ সুতমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়। দিয়া মঞ্চে আবেশে হারাবে মন দুধের সব গুণ। স্বাদে প্রাণ লাস্সি খুব খাচ্ছি আরাম পাচ্ছি।
এমন সুইট মানুষদের জন্য ট্রিট হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই। পিওর চকলেটের স্বাদে ওয়াটার মার্কেট কেক কাঁচা আমের স্বাদে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টি। প্রাণ সুতোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
মজাটা আমাদের মধ্যে দিয়ে হালকা স্বাদ পেলে বেরিয়ে আসে, ঠিক যেমন ফ্রুট কামড়ের ভিতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে স্ট্রবেরি ম্যাঙ্গো আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ। ফ্রুট ফিল
দারুণ একটা কফি চাই? এক সেশি কফি হাউস 3-in-1 নাও, সাথে মিশাও আধা কাপ গরম পানি। পারফেক্ট।
Following to Moores.
Probably the lack of pace that saved them there. The reason why Tom Moores is here is doing exactly that and saying, wanted to try and finish it off, trying to go over the onside, which tends to be the more dominant side. Good job, Malik. Got a little bit lower than what he would like. And some supporters of the Bangla Tigers, here's their chance to wave the flags loud and proud.
This one should be taken as well, is it? Oh, it's going long enough. Downwind, and Chirag Suri has picked up another 6. He just and away, and eventually it was too long.
He settled under it, didn't he? Laurie Evans, he thought, yeah, I've got this covered, but it did just keep going. Ideally, you'd like to start on the boundary, just set yourself there, reach the depth, and then either run forward or back. Missed opportunity there.
Oh, is that 6 more? I think it might. Oh no, just short, just pulled up. Oh, now they're going to be run out, surely. The keeper spilled it, but he's still done enough. That is a real mix-up. I don't know what was going on there with the new batsman, Moores. He stood there and then decided to come late. Surely it's...
Yeah, a bit of a fumble there. Oh, Shakur. I feel the batter is not even in vision, really. Sometimes wonder why we go upstairs for those type of decisions, but it's better to use the technology. Confirmation that that is out. Bangla Tigers losing their 4th wicket. Score is 99 for 4.
কামড়ের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে ম্যাঙ্গো স্ট্রবেরি আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ। ফ্রুট ফিল আসল মজা ভেতরে।
প্রাণ সুতোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়। প্রাণ স্বাদ এমন যে আবেশে হারাবে মন। দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাস্সি খুব খাচ্ছি আরাম পাচ্ছি।
পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়াটার মার্কেট কেক কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই, পিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক। কিছু সম্পর্কে মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক গলিয়ে দেয় দূরত্বের লেয়ার, ঠিক যেমন দুধ আর চকলেটে একাকার হয়ে ওঠা ব্রাউন লেয়ার। সম্পর্কের মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক
মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই। ভিটামিন এ, সি, ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ ম্যাঙ্গো ফ্রুট ড্রিঙ্ক খেতে দারুণ মজার। প্রাণ সুতোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
Tournament and this edition missed out, didn't play the first game.
Half a chance there, but keeper Shakur did a good job. Yeah, have a look at the confusion here, Lisa. This is what got me. Suri always wanted 2.
He comes back, his arms are up, then they decide to go. Just looking at each other, not looking at each other, ball watching was really the issue there. And no communication, excellent fielding in the end. peace of mind just to turn and underarm throw. Always.
Not sure what Moores was thinking, to be honest, but anyway, saw the end of Chirag Suri run out. It'll be wide.
This was really an important game for Bangla Tigers. They would have, having lost the first game against Delhi Bulls, they want to make sure that they get their campaign started, whereas the Maratha Arabians, well, they finish all their group stage matches now. They sit and wait to see who they meet in the next phase of the tournament.
Yeah, it would have been the fashion that they lost in as well, wouldn't it, the first game for the Bangla Tigers. 128 for 2 in 10 overs. You'd think on most occasions it's going to win you most games. It's going to win you probably 7 games out of 10, you would think. But then 8.5 overs for the chase for 3. The Delhi Bulls just did it so comfortably.
And something I don't know if you've noticed this, Simon, you know, the scores are only 2 down, 3 down. You would think that they would go extra harder and you'd expect 5, 6 down. Got 10 overs, you can really try to capitalise as many boundaries early on.
Nicely played. Speaking of boundaries, that'll be enough. That'll be it. Bring about the win for the Bangla Tigers. Winning by 6 wickets, bouncing back from that loss in their first encounter. And they've done it in some style with 12 balls remaining.
Finalist তিনি নতুন